The Konkan coast experiences orographic rainfall. Yeah, please answer. No, no idea. Any chance? Very simple. Answer is very simple. The Konkan coast experiences orographic rainfall.
Due to the obstruction of Western Ghats.
Yeah, and, it is one idea because Konkan coast receives orographic rainfall because of the obstruction of the Western Ghats. Okay. Now, Patna receives for far more. Okay, it is far more. Okay, rainfall than Delhi. Why? Patna receives far more rainfall than Delhi. Can you say why?
Because both Patna and Delhi receive rainfall from the Bay of Bengal branch of Northwest West.
Yes.
And Patna lies easter than Delhi, and the moisture also decreases from east to west.
Yes. Patna and Delhi receive rainfall from southwest monsoon wind of Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, and the Bay of Bengal branch moves from east to west. Okay, by the time it reaches Delhi, my dear, okay, the moisture gets exhausted or the moisture gets decreasing. Hello? Winds are offshore and dry during winter months. Can you say why? The winds are offshore and dry during winter months. Very simple. Very simple. The winds are offshore and dry during winter months. Can you say why?
Because during the winter months, the land develops high pressure area, so wind blows from land to sea. Thus, it is also
Yeah, because the winds blows from land to sea. Because the wind blows from land to sea. The central Maharashtra receives less rainfall than coastal areas in Maharashtra. Because
because coastal areas in Maharashtra lie first and then lies in central moisture decreases and when it goes from coastal to central.
No. Any other?
because central Maharashtra lies in the leeward side of Western Ghats and coastal lies in the
The central Maharashtra lies on the leeward side of Western Ghats and coastal Maharashtra lies on the windward side of Western Ghats. Kochi has lesser annual range of temperature than Lucknow. Kochi has lesser annual range temperature than Lucknow. Why?
So because Kochi experiences maritime type of climate, that means
Kochi experiences maritime type of climate and Lucknow experiences continental type of climate. The coastal areas of Tamil Nadu gets most of its rain during the winter season. Why? Why? The coastal areas of Tamil Nadu gets most of its rainfall during the winter season. Why? The coastal areas of Tamil Nadu gets most of its rain during the winter season. Yeah, very simple. Please someone say. Seven answer. Very simple.
because in the summer monsoon both the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch winds run parallel to Tamil Nadu and does not cause rainfall in Tamil Nadu, while in winter season the northeast monsoon winds uh, bring rainfall from the Bay of Bengal and cause rainfall in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah, if you can say about some idea, the southwest monsoon wind plains in Tamil Nadu receives most of its rain during the winter season. Okay. Now, as we know that southwest monsoon wind of Arabian Sea branch goes parallel to Tamil Nadu. And second one is we can means the northeast monsoon wind. Okay, northeast monsoon wind brings rainfall. Okay, to this place only, my dear, because this place, okay, uh, this wind is blowing from land to sea. It brings moisture to this coromandel core shading moisture in this place. Okay, why? Because we can say this area lies in the windward side. This area lies in the windward side of the eastern Ghats. Okay, so it, because of that, it's the moisture in this area. If you ask me why it does not shed in the leeward side as southwest monsoon wind shed, okay, here it does not. It is not able to shed the moisture in the leeward side. The reason here is this monsoon is not so strong as compared to the southwest monsoon. Okay, so this monsoon can't. It's not spread over whole India. It shed moisture only in this area. Okay, the Coromandel Coast. Now, Mumbai is warmer than Chandigarh in December and January. Very simple, my dear. Mumbai is warmer than Chandigarh in December and January. Can you say why? Mumbai is warmer than Chandigarh in December and January. Why?
Due to the moderating influence of land and sea breeze.
Yeah, Mumbai is warmer. I mean, here, only one thing, my dear. Mumbai is where is Mumbai situated? Where is Chandigarh situated? Okay, I'm not going to looking after January and February. Okay, here Mumbai. Yeah, we are going to look, but here Mumbai lies in the coastal areas, and Chandigarh is lying in the interior. Okay, now Kerala enjoys the longest rainy season in India. Can you say why? Kerala enjoys the longest rainy season in India. Kerala enjoys the longest rainy season in India. Very simple. Why?
Because it is the first to receive rainfall and the last also to receive.
Yeah, it is first to receive the rainfall, last to retrieve. Very good. Western Rajasthan receive practically no rainfall from Arabian Sea branch of southwest monsoon wind. Why?
So because the Aravalli range lies parallel to the direction of the monsoon winds.
Yeah,
So
the Arabian ranges like parallel to the direction of the monsoon wind. Yeah. So,
in the absence of obstruction, the monsoon winds move further north without causing much rainfall in the west.
it's almost no rainfall. Shimla is cooler than Delhi in the month of May and June. Why? Again, very simple question. Shimla is cooler than Delhi in the month of May and June. Why? Again, a simple question. Shimla is cooler than Delhi in month of May and June. Said yeah. Why? Shimla is cooler than Delhi in the month of May and June.
So because Shimla is located at higher altitude.
Yeah, Shimla is located at high altitude. Okay, very good. Yeah, 1 degree Celsius is decreasing with increasing 165 meters. The major part of India remains dry during the northeast monsoon season. And so why? Ishan, the major part of India remains dry during the northeast monsoon season.
Because northeast monsoon seasons are offshore winds.
Ishan, your volume is so low, my dear. Please increase the volume. I'm okay. Yeah. Shimla is major part of India remains dry during the northeast monsoon season.
So because the northeast monsoon winds are offshore winds which carry moisture from the Bay of Bengal branch and only cause rainfall in the Coromandel Coast. So
Okay.
the major part of India remains dry.
And it is, this monsoon wind is blowing from land to sea. It is not able to carry a lot of moisture. Okay. This wind is blowing from land to sea. It is not able to carry a lot of moisture, so it has to set the moisture in the windward side of the west eastern Ghats. Okay, and so because of that other parts does not receive rainfall. The western coastal plain is more humid than the eastern coastal plain. The western coastal plain is more humid than the eastern coastal plain. Can you see why, my dear? Again, a simple question. Very simple, my dear. It is two points for 2 points, two answers, my dear. The western coastal plain is more humid than the eastern coastal plain. Can you say why?
Because the Arabian Sea branch enters through the western coastal plain and moves upwards while the Bay of Bengal branch moves parallel to the eastern coastal plain without causing any rainfall.
Okay, so western coastal plain more humid than eastern coastal plain. Okay, as you say what is our monsoon, southwest monsoon, then your answer I will consider for this. Okay, the western coastal plain is more humid. Okay, due to southwest monsoon wind of Bay of Bengal, sorry, Arabian Sea branch, and eastern coastal plain does not receive rainfall from Arabian Sea branch. Okay, sorry, Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, because this Bay of Bengal branch passes parallel to this eastern coastal plain, but okay, so western coastal plain gets the moisture from the Bay of Bengal. Sorry. I'm just making a mess, my dear. Western coastal plain gets rainfall from Arabian Sea branch of south of monsoon wind, and eastern coastal plain get humid, okay, or moisture from northeast trade wind. Okay, but my dear, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
No rain, okay, or very less rain due to Bay of Bengal branch in the eastern coastal plain. Now we can say Tamil Nadu does not get rainfall. Okay, or Coromandel coast does not get rainfall due to southwest monsoon wind of Bay of Bengal. But this area gets rainfall due to northeast trade wind. Okay, which is mentioned on these points. Now, what type of climate is experienced in India? Can you answer what type of climate is experienced in India?
The typical tropical monsoon type.
Okay, it is typical tropical monsoon type. Okay, now next is what are the main elements of weather and climate? What are the main elements of weather and climate? Fast. Elements of weather and climate.
So the latitude of a place, the longitude of the place, the relief features, the prevailing winds, ocean currents,
Name the factor
and
which
the
influence the climate of a place. There are many other latitude, altitude.
The latitudinal extent, altitude of the place, Himalaya mountain ranges, presence of relief features, influence of water bodies, and prevailing winds.
Of circulation, so many points there. Now, name the factor. No. How do the latitude and altitude influence the climate of a place? First, how do the latitude and altitude affect the climate of a place?
So, in latitude, the south half of India lies in tropical belt cold close to equator and is surrounded by water bodies. The equator divides the earth into two parts, so we come to know about the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And in the altitude of a place, the temperature decreases with increase in height. So as we go higher, the temperature decreases due to which the places become colder.
Okay, let's check maybe what is happening as we go away from the equator. Okay, so what is happening? The sun rays are becoming inclined. Okay, as we go towards the equator, the sun is a vertical. Okay, so what role does latitude plays, my dear? So as that was the other point for the whole world. Now the northern half of the half, which is over the tropical Cancer, lies in a temperate belt. The part not only away from the equator but also away from the moderate influence of the water bodies. The other part, okay, enjoys different climate due to location of continue due to location of latitudinal extent. Okay. Just your southern half of India lies in tropical belt, close to equator, and is surrounded by the water bodies. Okay, just mentioned. Next is Altitude, as you go higher in altitude, the temperature decreases 1 degree Celsius in every 165 meter. Example, you can say Delhi and Shimla. Okay. Name the main source of rain in Punjab and Tamil Nadu during winter season. Source of rainfall in Punjab.
Sir,
Yes.
the main sources of rain in Punjab is temperate cyclones, and in Tamil Nadu is uh, some northeast monsoon winds.
Okay. So you can name the temperate cyclone, my dear, in Punjab. Let's give a specific name. Western disturbance. Okay. Give a specific name, that is western disturbance.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Name in two main areas which receive rainfall from the two types of cyclonic system. Name any two main areas which receive rainfall from the two types of cyclonic system. Come on, say. Shan. Name any two main areas which receive rainfall from two types of cyclonic system. Yeah, say.
So what are the two types of cyclonic systems?
That is rainbow. Can anyone say? Can any other student say two types of cyclonic system? Yeah, Purvi. Yeah, it to be going on.
Sir, Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea, branch.
Hmm?
Sir, west disturbance and eastern disturbance.
Yes. Eastern disturbance कहाँ पर है?
पता नहीं.
That is right, my dear. Western disturbance right है. Western disturbance right है. Nishan, बोलो dear.
Sir, western disturbances and northeast trade winds.
Northeast trade wind. One is a tropical cyclone, next is a trumpet cyclone, my dear. Ishan. Yes, sir. One is your tropical cyclone, next is a temperate cyclone. Rainfall which is experienced in West Bengal and Odisha, tropical cyclone. Delhi and Punjab, okay. I say mostly Punjab, my dear, temperate cyclone. Next is next one is what is the direction of the monsoon wind and the type of onset and retreat? Say the direction of monsoon wind. Naman, say the direction of the monsoon wind. Direction of monsoon wind at the time of onset. It is your Ishan. It is your
Northwest.
southwest. Purvi, yes, southwest. And retreat, my dear. What is the direction of southwest monsoon in the time? Northeast. Yes, northeast. Very good. Next is name the distinct seasons experienced in India and their duration. Okay, leave this one. You find out what is the extent of again that is simple question. What is the burst of monsoon? What is burst of monsoon? Please answer. What do you mean by burst of monsoon?
So the southwest monsoon winds are rain-bearing, strong winds and cause thunder, lightning, and heavy downpours. This sudden onset of monsoons is known as the burst of monsoons.
Okay. So please refer your book. Okay. A simple question. Which part of India remains dry in the rainy season? India. Very simple. Which part of India remains dry in the rainy season? Yes, Purvi. Which part of India remains dry during the rainy season? Western Rajasthan. Yes, before I said, then you answered. But you wrote at first, my dear. Western Rajasthan. Any other places? Tamil Nadu. Okay. Okay. Ishan, can I say a few more? Ladakh.
The whole Coromandel coast.
Other Tamil Nadu, as you said. Ladakh.
Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Punjab.
Okay. Next is mention two differences in climatic conditions which prevail over Goa and Delhi. See, my dear. Two differences in climatic conditions which prevail over Goa and Delhi in the month of June. See, my dear. So what condition will be there? Rainfall? Of course, the rainfall condition, my dear. Temperature? Let's say. Mention two differences in climatic conditions which prevail over Goa and Delhi in the month of June. Answer fast.
The first is that Goa receives more rainfall than Delhi because Goa lies southern than Delhi. It receives more rainfall from the Arabian Sea branch. And second is that Goa experiences maritime type of climate.
Name to main features of monsoon winds in India. Last page only, I think, is there. So 3 4 points. Let's say first. Name two main features of monsoon winds in India.
Unreliable, erratic,
Yeah, the unreliable, erratic, uncertain, orographic, okay, torrential. Okay, so many points are there. What is the main source of rainfall in Tamil Nadu during the season? Again, repeating question. Northeast trade wind. How does it benefit from it? So the answer. What of climate is experienced in northern plains in India? The state instrument feature. The main type of climate experienced in India in northern plains of India. Can you say what type of climate, my dear? Tropical monsoon climate. This one or some other climate is there? What type of climate is experienced in northern plains of India? Say fast, my dear. More 15 questions are to be discussed. When is the third May, my dear? Which day? It is Monday.
Yes, I did.
Monday, na. So, student, prepare this chapter very nicely. This chapter is coming in the unit test. Only this chapter. One chapter is only coming in the unit test. Okay. Climate is coming in the unit test. Please prepare this chapter very nicely. Climate. Nothing else. Pardon, Ishan?
map pointing.
How it is map point? How I can give an MCQ, my dear? Only climate. Okay. Chalo. Next. 5 minutes break. I'm coming 9:25, and the next 10 minutes we'll discuss 5 to 10 questions more. I think students, I think it is quite clear in your to you, my dear. Srishti, Anshika, Ishan, I think it's quite clear. Air mass theory. Ishan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Other students? I think it's quite clear. So we are not going to discuss again. Yeah.
Sir, will you say it one more time in brief?
Brief mota, yes, dear. Okay, you want to brief. Air mass theory is responsible for monsoon. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, क्या नाम है उस लड़की का? Vristi, please explain to this about this air mass theory in brief, my dear. Vristi?
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir. So, according to air mass theory, the southeast trade winds and the northeast trade winds converge at the equatorial low pressure belt, and this is a zone of ascending air. That's all.
Okay. Now, how does Himalaya mountain influence the climate of India? Again, very simple. Okay. So I will say, students, this question answer. Now you find out this out of the 15 questions, which is a tough question, and you tell me. All is simple. That solely depends on one thing: reading the chapter. Read all this 15 questions and tell me which is the tough question that we will discuss. What is the role of Mount Himalaya? That's we have discussed. Okay, Himalaya acts as a barrier. It does not allow the monsoon from escaping. Okay, the answer is here. Himalaya acts as a barrier, does not allow the monsoon from escaping. Number 4. What is the main feature of tropical monsoon type of climate? Okay, they are erratic, orographic, okay, torrential, uncertain, uneven. Okay, all the things you can mention here. Now, what do you understand the concept of annual cycle of season? Okay, so what we understand about the concept of annual cycle of season here. So this one, who can say, my dear? What do you understand with this concept annual cycle of season? What to write here? Think. What you want to write here? Think, my dear. Now describe the temperature condition over the summer season. In summer season, the temperature condition is it touches 41 to 44 degrees Celsius in mid-May. Okay, northwestern part. Mid 41 to 44 in mid-May. Okay, the northwestern part, the temperature reaches to 48 degrees Celsius. In southern India, the temperature, okay, yeah, southern India, it's not mentioned so much. In southern India, the temperature is a bit lower as compared to northern India due to moderating effect of the seas and the oceans. In the night time, the temperature rarely falls below 20 degrees Celsius. Next one is uh, what is the extent of summer, winter, rainy season in India? Summer season lasts from March to May. Rainy season lasts from June to September, and winter season lasts from December to February. Okay. Now next is which part of India influenced by the Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon wind? Yeah, answer. Which part of India influenced by Bay of Bengal branch of southwest monsoon wind? Which part, my dear? Northeast. Northeast part. Am I right, Ishan?
Yes, sir.
Northeast part, northern plains. Okay. Which part of India is Bengal? Okay. Bengal region. Describe the main features of the rain. Again, the same repeating question only for doing this one. Explain the phenomena and mechanism of monsoon. Okay, that we have said, my dear. How to this directly we can say this is due to. Okay, if you want to write about air mass theory and jet stream, you can mention the modern theory. Otherwise, you can write the old traditional theory also. You can mention a traditional theory also. What happened in Australia? In Australia, there is a high pressure system is developed. Okay, the wind is moving from this Australian high pressure towards equator due to rotation of the earth. These winds are deflected into right, and it's known as southwest monsoon. This mechanism you mentioned of the monsoon wind. What are the main features of, so again, my dear, how does the location of big water bodies influence the climate of different places? Okay, it moderates the temperature. Okay, it moderates the temperature, like we can say by land and sea breeze. Okay, there is moderate influence of the coastal areas. Okay, due to land and sea breeze. One example you can say, give my dear students. Okay, you can say Kochi, Vishakhapatnam as compared to Bokaro. How does relief influences distribution of rainfall? You can mention about relief, Western Ghats. Okay, you can mention Eastern Ghats. Relief, you can. I hope you remember, my dear. Mumbai receives more rainfall than Pune. Okay, so this one is one example. Next one is your Mawsynram receives more rainfall than Shillong because Mawsynram is surrounded by the mountains, hills, and it is a funnel shaped. Okay, so my dear, like this, the relief influences the distribution of rainfall in India. So this relief feature, western part of Western Ghat receive more rainfall due to presence of the relief feature Western Ghat, and Mawsynram received the highest rainfall in the world due to the presence of the relief feature that surrounded by the mountains. Okay, the Khasi Hills. Describe the progress of monsoon winds over India during the rainy season. Okay, see, monsoon wind progresses in the rainy season in southwest direction. Okay, in southwest direction, it enters India. Okay, it splits into two parts: Bay of Bengal branch and your Arabian Sea branch. Okay, Arabian Sea branch enters from Kerala, and Bay of Bengal branch enters from your Bengal. Okay, so Bay of Arabian Sea branch is Sea branch brings more rainfall than Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, it is more torrential in nature. I hope I have discussed all the questions on some idea. This all 15 questions were very simple, so I have discussed it fast, my dear. I've not discussed only question number 2. Okay? Okay. So this many my students, and the chapter is too simple. Okay? Okay. So students, you can leave for the break. You can go for the break. You can take your breakfast. Thank you.